My circle tighter than it ever been. I ain't letting nobody in my business like that. For real. The only ones is me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. Sponsored by InvestTV.club. This is Me, Myself, and God Daily Devotional Podcast. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, because it's another beautiful day to realize that you are blessed. Blessed when you go in, blessed when you go out. And today we will be reading Genesis chapter 1, verses 29 and 30. That is what we'll be studying today. And it says, "Then God said, Look, I have given you every seed-bearing plant throughout the earth and all the fruit trees for your food. And I have given every green plant as food for all the wild animals, the birds in the sky, the small animals that scurry along the ground, everything that has life." And that is what happened. So what I see here is God has given us all we need to survive on this earth. Everything that has life, everything that was given life, was given all that we needed to live a good life. Seed-bearing plants and fruit trees for our food, and every green plant for the animals. So if you take a look deeper into that, seed-bearing plants, every green plant, fruit trees, these are all things that produce in abundance. There's a limitless supply. If you know how to work the garden, you can have a limitless supply of fruit trees, limitless supply of seed-bearing plants, limitless supply of green plants. So if you look at that, what is it telling us? It's telling us that God created us and put us on earth to be nourished. In no time in your life should you be malnourished. Humble yourself, trust in God, and you will be at peak nourishment, because God didn't put us on earth to be malnourished. He put us on earth to be limitless. Limitless blessings, limitless strength, limitless creation. Creation on top of creation. Creation evolving into more creation. That's the beauty of who we truly are. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you tomorrow. Myself and God, you know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself and God, you know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself and God, you know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself and God, you know who I be with. You know who I be with. No, it ain't.
This is Radio For Real. Welcome to the good vibes.
Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. I'm doing me, and no, I don't care what you think. I'm your host, Daddy Chief, and this is Bettor Playz for real, where profit every day is the goal. And yesterday was another profitable day. That's all we aim for around here. That guaranteed play of the day, we've been hitting that, man, for real. I believe we 8-1 on those right now. So let's get into it today. We got 3 NBA playoff games. And quick note, over on Patreon, follow the FORREAL family to become a part of the community. If you're getting your sports betting on, yesterday we were undefeated in the live bets. Baseball, basketball, you know, even throw a little tennis in there from time to time. Really gonna step it up when the WNBA start, because that's my sport right there. That's my number one sport. But yeah, profitable day all around. More than tripled up the stack yesterday. So today, 3 games. Knicks at Hawks. So the home teams are now going away. For game 3 of the playoffs. The Knicks split 1-1 at home. So we'll see how it goes. I guess they'll come out with intensity today. And the person who's been playing the hardest on their team is Josh Hart. I'm going to take him for over 12.5 rebounds and assists. He's got 19 in both of the first 2 games. All we need him to do is get 13. And then on the Hawks side of things, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he's took a step back from scoring. And C.J. McCollum has been doing the scoring, and Walker has been doing the facilitating. So we're going to take Walker over 3.5 assists, and we're going to take C.J. McCollum over 19.5 points. That's going to be our picks for this game. Game 1, Josh Hart over 12.5 rebounds and assists. Nickeil Alexander-Walker over 3.5 assists. And C.J. McCollum over 19.5 points. Game 2, we have the Cavaliers at Toronto Raptors. The Raptors need a win desperately to get into this, and I'm not sure who's going to do it because they've been up and down these first 2 games. So I'm going to stay away from their team as far as these bets go. On the other side of things, I'm taking points. I'm taking Donovan Mitchell over 24.5 points. This is game 3. He's hit this number over both first 2 games. We're going to ride with him on this 3rd game here. And we're also going to take James Harden over 19.5 points. He's went over 20 in both the first 2 games, so let's see if he can do it again here. So, 2nd game, Donovan Mitchell over 24.5 points and James Harden over 19.5 points. Final game of the night, we have the Nuggets at Timberwolves. I can't get no good numbers on Jokic, and I don't know which Jamal Murray is going to show up on the road, so I'm going to stay away from the Nuggets. I might stay away from the Nuggets until Peyton Watson comes back, because without him, I'm not sure. Maybe they win this series, but they're not going to win no more than this without Peyton Watson. But as far as the bet goes, first, since we're getting the Timberwolves back at home, we're going to take White Dante DiVincenzo to get over 9.5 points. So all he needs is get us is to double-digit points. I believe he can do that. And then we're going to take Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, over 5.5 rebounds. He had a double-double last game with rebounds, and I believe he had 9 rebounds in game 1. So we're going to take DiVincenzo, White Dante, over 9.5 points. And we're going to take Ant-Man over 5.5 rebounds. And those are going to be our bets for today. Now, our shipping play of the day, our guaranteed play of the day. I mean, we could take Donovan Mitchell over 24.5 points. I believe that's golden. Alexander Walker over 3.5 assists. I believe that's golden, but we're going to go with Josh Hart today. Over 12.5 rebounds and assists. Like I said, he had 19 in game 1 and in game 2. So, he doesn't even have to get close to matching that to pass this number. We just need him to get to 13 rebounds and assists. So our guaranteed shipping play of the day, sprinkle a little bit more on this one. Josh Hart over 12.5 rebounds and assists. And that's going to do it for today. See you tomorrow for another profitable day. Let's get it.
Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. I'm doing me, and no, I don't care what you think.